What up, everybody? My name is Jerome.
And I'm Janelle.
And this is Atypical Reactions. We are watching Gilded Age, Season 2, Episode 8, Season Finale.
And if you've been enjoying our reaction videos, if you could please make sure that you hit that like and subscribe.
And also hit that notification bell. And also, if you'd like to see the full reactions, it'll be on our Patreon. And the link will be in the description. Thanks. You ready?
Let's get started.
Here we go. I really wasn't expecting this to be the season finale. I don't know why I was expecting 10 episodes.
This wasn't the first season 10?
I thought so.
I think so. Yeah, it was.
Just caught me a little off guard.
Yeah, I'm not ready for it to end.
Yeah. But I'm glad to hear there's going to be a new season. So it'd be interesting. I wonder, even if they ran it, like I said in the comments, if they ran it all the way up to like 1890, that'd be interesting. Or up to like 1900. Be interesting.
She's a thief. Mrs. Astor has taken my Duke of Buckingham.
Some people would say you took him for Mrs. Winterton.
Mrs. Winterton drapes herself with her husband's old money when she was pressing my underwear a year ago. She has no need of dukes.
The fact remains he's been passed around like an old shoe.
I'm serious, George.
You made a point.
Won't Mrs. Astor trumpet it abroad?
Then we must trumpet louder.
When you talk like that, you make me quite nervous.
Good.
I don't know how many times I can say I'm sorry.
What do I care that you're sorry? You ruin your mother and tip your family into the dirt. You throw away the work of centuries.
You knew she was going to be furious.
Yeah.
She didn't forgive her brother.
She gets mad at Marion when she does something that looks poor.
Yeah.
But you did not deserve this.
Thank you. I survived my feckless brother and marry a man who was not easy, so that I might live a life that was dignified and secure. But instead I am to be turned out of my house, to beg for my bread on street corners.
Aunt Agnes, Oscar didn't...
Oscar didn't what? Make inquiries? Check Miss Beaton's history?
It may be better than you say. This house must be worth a great deal.
Yes. It's a wonder Oscar spared it.
Your mother will survive this, even if she doesn't know it.
She may survive, but I'm not sure I will.
But it behooves me to thank you all for the efforts you've made and to commend our hostess, Mrs. George Russell, for her triumphant campaign.
So the Fangs are rocking with the new theater, huh? The Fangs chose a side.
Oh, the Fangs are there? Okay.
I'm always rather frightened by your mother, but she has done well.
I suppose. Though why she should be thanked when I'm sure they've all worked just as hard, I couldn't say.
Are you one of Miss Russell's suitors?
I'd like to be.
Don't be silly. Mr. Carlton and I meet at dances. That's all.
I see. Part of the daily round.
Dang. She said, don't be silly.
When he said...
I should tell you that I have leaked the name of your guest of honor.
Why did you do that?
Why not? The news has put the icing on the cake. The last tickets went in a flash. Every box will be full, largely thanks to you.
You must know Mrs. Astor's trying to poach him.
Then you have to convince them you're more likely to deliver. Now, I mean it, Mrs. Russell. They must believe you.
It's a lot of pressure on the Russells, right? For this to go through.
Why would... He's annoying.
He is. Especially when George gave him money.
Yeah.
You're welcome to stay until the house is sold.
When will that be?
Bridget.
We can't know, so if you find a job sooner, then you must take it.
No, wait just a moment.
So we will continue with our work until things become clearer.
Thank you, Bannister.
That is so strange.
What?
Just the whole thing of having servants in the house.
Was that her with the child?
Yes. She needs me to cut down the clothes she was wearing when the baby was waiting to be born. Well, I assumed you'd know her, working at her husband's paper.
Wow.
No, we haven't met.
You and Mr. Fortune did such a great service with your article on the school board.
Now she's uncomfortable because she knows it's a baby.
That reality comes hitting you in your face.
Have you any news, Miss Armstrong?
I'm too old, I'm afraid. It's hard to say, but that's the bitter truth. I'll be the one to starve.
So be it.
Yeah, it's hard for me to feel sorry for her. She's nasty.
What do you mean?
He's been given his patents.
Oh, I say.
The world?
Look at her still being nasty.
What will you do now?
I'm not sure.
You'll have to find another $20.
Oh, don't you worry about that. We'll help you figure it out.
Oh my God, she's just
miserable.
I hope the writers give us some satisfaction.
Oh, they went on their date.
Of course, an alarm clock is a simple thing. But it's a simple thing that could find a place in almost every bedroom in the world.
So what should he do next?
That's why I need your advice, sir. I have the patent, and my invention is protected, but I don't know how to take it further. Do you? Not yet, but I know people I can ask. Thank you, sir.
Marianne's always helping everyone out.
I'll be in touch when I have an idea.
I like it.
I should
I also like this.
Me too.
It's very nice of young Mr. Russell to want to help.
He's just showing off.
I don't agree.
Of course not. Oh, I've asked Dashiell for dinner on Thursday. We've seen so little of him lately.
Well, that's only because of Uncle Luke, and then, of course, Oscar's unfortunate.
Yes, we've talked quite enough about Oscar, you are going to the opening night at the Academy, and if that sounds like an order, it should.
Aunt Agnes, I've had an invitation too, and I'm very much afraid it will annoy you.
Why would I expect anything else?
Agnes.
I want to see the new opera house.
And so you will throw over an old friend without a backward glance.
The Academy isn't my old friend. I'd never heard of it before I came to New York.
In our world, old friendships are hereditary.
Whatever happens to Armstrong, she doesn't deserve Miss Scott's pity. Not after all the things she's said.
She's a pathetic figure who uses her prejudices like a crutch. We can all pity her for that. You're very sure of yourself.
With respect, Mrs. Russell, I've been at this game rather longer than you.
But McAllister already explained why offering more money won't work.
It's worth a try.
Bertha, we have spent a great deal on the matter.
Yeah. Especially when she don't know.
This greedy young man can go his own way. You have a wonderful new opera house, an excellent cast, and everything people could ask for. The presence of one duke, more or less, won't matter. You should have more faith.
So I can't outbid her.
You won't outbid her, as McAllister has pointed out. I promise. It will be a great success without him.
Maybe. We'll see.
Yeah, because she doesn't know that he's already helped.
Yeah, it's just like...
Would you like to come with us? What? Well, you'll be working for nobodies, and I can't pay much, but you're welcome if you would like to try it.
Yes, ma'am, I would. Thank you. But why have you changed your mind?
Have I? Perhaps I have. It was something Miss Scott said.
Miss Scott?
Yeah, Miss Scott.
Yeah.
Why, don't you like the idea that she would have sympathy for you?
She can't fathom it for her.
And now, I should go. We have the school meeting.
What school meeting? Not the educational board. That's set for tomorrow.
Wait, didn't you get the note? No, they've changed it. It's today, 7 o'clock. Same place.
Well, I guess we both know why I didn't get a note. And I would bet the other colored parents didn't either.
I'm afraid it's your daughter's article about the Irish and colored people working together. It seems to have ruffled some feathers.
Yes, and your information has ruffled mine. James, lock up for me.
Yes, sir.
You gotta let everybody know.
I like that he about that action.
They've tricked us. They've changed the meeting to this evening so that none of us will be there.
Then we must go. We must go now. Well, I'm not sure we're ready. Bring everything. I'll leave you all to find your way there, but we have to go now. Why was the time of the meeting changed from tomorrow?
Today was found to be more convenient.
But why were we not informed? Many of us are parents of the children at those schools, and yet we were not told. Why is that?
It must have been an oversight.
This is most unorthodox. If we have more children than the schools can take, and more teachers than we need to guide them, why are you closing them down?
We must consider the evidence.
Wow. If he never said anything.
They wouldn't have known.
Yep.
Might it make sense if I were to pay for the wedding? I know it's not customary.
I am touched that your resolve is undimmed by our disaster.
That's kind of you to offer.
Well, wouldn't it help for you to enjoy Harriet's wedding without worrying?
Whoa. She called her Harriet instead of Marion.
He was already keeps talking about her.
Yikes.
And he didn't even say sorry.
No, he didn't even catch it.
They have decided to keep 2 of the schools open. I'm afraid they insist one must close to stop them from looking ridiculous. But this is still a victory.
Yes.
We've you to thank Arthur for exposing their plan to shut us out.
She's right, Father.
I appreciate your praise. I haven't had too much of it around me.
She'll have it.
Congratulations, Miss Scott.
Congratulations to us.
All right, dude.
You need to go home to your family.
But I know what I must do.
Are you coming home with us?
No, I should get back. But I'll see you soon.
She gonna quit the paper?
Yeah, because her relationship with her boss is not.
She's still good at what she does, though.
Well, there's great need. In fact, I should do it every day.
She said no need, bro. Back up.
I think I'll go up now.
You're not feeling ill?
No, I just need some time to think.
Of course you do. I'll say your goodnight to Agnes.
I wish she would talk to Ada. Ada would at least listen to her.
Isn't that a pretty picture? I haven't seen that smile of yours for some time now. I'm serious. I didn't think I'd ever see you smile like that again. At least not in my presence.
This has been a hard time for us. But I would like for things to be better between you and me.
That's all
You have to break that pride down.
I cannot marry you.
What?
I can't be your wife. It wouldn't be right. I'm sorry.
But I thought you loved me. I thought you loved French.
She ever say that?
I want to do some good in the world before I settle down.
I don't understand.
Exactly. That's the point.
But in your heart, Harriet is still your wife.
You can't stop loving people when you want to.
Nor should you. But one day you'll meet a woman who's not just a temporary solution, and who actually shares your dreams.
I'm afraid I must go, Aunt Ada. Francis is waiting for me.
Agnes will be so sorry to miss you.
Oh, she had no idea.
She did that as well as it could be done, though.
Yeah.
He isn't really right for you. You knew it, and so did I. Besides, he's still in love with his wife. I saw it last night.
I didn't love him enough. Not like you and Uncle Luke.
That makes me proud. To be the rule by which you judge these things.
He'll be at the academy, and he's asked to make his own way there. He thinks to arrive with us would undermine his dignity.
Isn't his dignity already a casualty of the arrangement? Are you sure he'll come? Because I could always go to the Met.
Where I suppose you also.
So.
Mrs. Fish, I can assure you, the matter is settled. You will find the Duke at the Academy of Music.
I really like Miss Fish. I could go to the Met. I ain't in this little shit out, man.
Thank you for allowing me to come up, although I'm not sure what it will do for my reputation.
You flatter me. How did you know I was staying at the Union?
I make it my business to know these things.
You must understand that a great many people depend on me.
I'm sure of it. And so they will for many years to come.
I can only hope so.
Shall we sit down?
So she's gonna go against what her husband said.
I don't think so. Because he was serious about that.
Why aren't you going to marry my father?
Jesus. Because of grown folks' business, that's why.
You don't not love us then? I love you a lot. I love your father too, just not quite as a wife should love a husband.
It makes sense her being that needy though, losing her mother.
Yeah.
And her dad's doing the best he can, but
Oh, Mr. Gilbert sent a message that 2 tickets for tonight have been returned. I thought you might like them.
Tickets for this evening, for the opening night of Faust.
Yes. Orchestra seats, of course, but you'll have a decent view. You can take a friend.
Might I ask Mr. Borden?
Borden? Oh. Come to the drawing room and I'll give them to you.
I don't know what else to say other than thank you very much.
Thank you is quite enough.
She's good to her people, and I love that.
so is George.
Yeah.
I won't be returning to the paper.
Why not? Have you gotten an offer from another publication?
There's no other offer.
Then why leave?
I have a voice now.
A voice our readers are anxious to hear. Don't abandon them when you're just creating a name for yourself. This doesn't make sense.
I'm afraid it's how it has to be.
But
we can't continue like this. At least I know I can't.
I just wish things could have been different.
Me too. But bad timing shapes our lives.
She had to do it, or it was gonna cross the line.
Yeah.
So.
She wanted it to.
And so did he.
Yeah.
Are you ready for the challenge?
Can you doubt it? It's time to deliver the coup de grace.
Welcome, Mrs. Russell. Our day of reckoning is finally here.
Indeed it is.
Exactly.
Man, I would rock that whole tuxedo with the cape and all that.
We have some other guests arriving.
They will be shown to your box.
Wait a minute, haven't we come too far along?
No, it's just here.
You've tricked me.
Mrs. Winterton, it is a box on the first tier, just as you wanted. Now, you must excuse me. Please, enjoy your evening.
We were to have the central box. We were to have Mrs. Russell's box. She's made a fool of me.
If she has, don't make it worse.
I'm leaving.
No, you need to be part of this event. And you don't want to show Mrs. Russell has defeated you, so sit down. And look as if it's all just as you planned.
Very well. But I won't forget it.
They can't wait much longer.
The Duke will be here. He won't be long now.
Oh, he's taking his sweet time.
Yeah. He knows he's the prize.
Wait a minute, this is wrong. I give up the central box.
Don't give it another thought. Just go forward and claim your victory.
Maybe he knows something.
Yeah.
It's empty.
Ooh.
Wow.
I don't know.
Oh, she waved at her.
I want to remember every tiny detail, every moment.
Then remember this.
Mr. Horton.
You're welcome, Duke.
I hope you will call me Hector.
I'm not sure Mrs. Russell will approve of that.
Why not? Of course I approve. And you ought to call us George and Bertha and Larry and Gladys.
Would you mind?
I don't see how I can when you're only obeying orders.
Then I'm glad.
Which is just as it should be. I didn't think you were coming.
I wasn't. But the Academy was a morgue. The fact is, you've won.
It can be a mistake to celebrate too soon.
Oh, my dear. American society has been reinvented tonight, and you are at the very heart of it.
To Mrs. George Russell, who has been our muse and inspiration. Tonight.
She hates it.
Look at Turner scowling. What pleasure it gives me.
Did you ever find out?
I wrote to Mrs. Astor, of course.
Did she know it came from you?
Certainly not.
She can't have just paid him more money. He swore an oath.
And then he broke it.
Perhaps she offered something more.
I hope it's not Gladys.
How did you get the Duke to change his mind?
I made Hector see it was in his interest.
But how?
George, you make the money, and I'm very grateful. But I don't tell you what to do in Pittsburgh, and you must leave me to manage the rest.
That's Gladys, huh?
Yep.
I don't like that part of it.
Yeah.
No.
I'd hate for us to have to say goodbye.
We'll never say goodbye. We know far too much about each other's lives not to be friends forever.
Oh, Mr. Trotter, you'll be pleased to hear there's been a lot of interest in your clock.
I am pleased to hear it. Thank you.
I think we should go into business together. Don't answer now. I'll be back with more detail. Good day.
I love it.
Yes.
So what are you saying? That you've come into money?
Yes.
Shoes on the other foot.
Yep.
I have some news.
Mrs. Forte has inherited a sum from her late husband, so we will not be moving, and all of your jobs are safe.
Hallelujah. What a relief.
Please feel free to tell them downstairs.
Miss Ada,
Yes.
is that your wish?
Damn.
Well, yeah.
Oh, yeah, because she's still...
Thank you, Bannister.
She runs the house now.
What was that about?
You know what that was about.
We're on data now. I suppose that means they all are.
I still own this house, don't I?
Paying their wages.
Things may be a little different in the future, Agnes.
Are you really?
Yes, she is.
She don't like it.
But it's what it is.
I love that. That was a great way to end. Great season finale.
Yeah. It was yeah, I like it.
Yeah.
We finally got the Larry and Marion.
Yep. She told Mr. What was his name?
Dasher, yeah. Man, the way she told him that, it was like, I was kind of like impressed with it as it was happening, because it was like, it's hard to say something like that without ever being nasty or mean or nothing, or even hurtful. Like, everything she said was, she was kind about it. Her tone didn't change, and she was still like you even noticed.
Yeah.
You know this ain't
Make
real.
him realize this is not what he really wants either.
Yeah.
He's doing it because he feels like he has to find a replacement for his daughter. But he's still in love with his
and
wife.
he's just like, you ain't even gonna have to work no more. Matter of fact, you not gonna work no more. It's like, but she wants to. And then I love that, you know, the way they did the, it's one thing, like, Aunt Agnes is a layered character, right? She says a lot of wild stuff, but she does a lot of good stuff. And she says a lot of kind stuff in certain moments. And I feel the same way about Bertha. Like, for the most part, I'd be rooting for Bertha, but some stuff she does, I just be like,
yeah, because it's like, what does she do to get the Duke there?
that's why her daughter don't really rock with her like that. She the only, you notice the whole time she was like, yeah, I mean, I see why y'all thinking my mom, but other people help too. Like,
yep.
Yeah.
So I wonder. I'm sure that's gonna be a big part of next season. What she promised the Duke.
Yeah.
Wow. And then Peggy decided she needed to move on from the paper, which I think was a great idea.
Yeah.
Before anything else happened with her and Mr. Fortune.
Yeah.
Yeah. It needed to be done.
Yeah. But I hate that she had to lose her. Like, she didn't have nothing planned. I guess she said she could write it, but and it's not like she don't got nowhere to go. Like, she can still
live with the Van Ryans.
Yeah, but even if that would have fell through, she could always go home.
Yeah,
right.
That's true.
Yeah.
That was her.
What she wants
that was her dream, though, to be able to write for the paper. So I hate that it ended that way.
Yeah.
Because.
And she was good at it.
Yeah. But it became a conflict of interest.
Yeah.
So, yeah, she had to move around.
Yeah, because, like, dude wasn't about to make it any easier. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like, he was still.
And I feel like he was going to push it to where it was going to turn into something she would regret.
Yeah.
So, yeah, she had to remove herself.
Yeah. So, but overall, it was a good ending.
Great ending.
I like the way she pointed out, look at Turner over there, fuming.
Yep.
Like, even that whole thing, she was like, this is wrong. Like, I gave up my box. And he was like,
yeah.
I hope she realized in that moment, like, how much he does for her in the background.
Yeah.
But she still.
She doesn't appreciate it.
She does and she doesn't, but she still cut that deal behind his back.
And because he said no to any extra money, she offered up her daughter. I'm convinced that's what happened.
Yeah.
Which I don't like.
Yeah, because that's the only way I feel like she would be cool with saying, like, oh, you can call us off first name basis and this and that.
Yeah, because he's basically like family now. Right? Back then you wouldn't call anybody by first names. It's always Mr. and Mrs.
And even George was like, yeah, I don't think that's... And then she was like, yeah.
And then when Gladys was waving to the other gentleman, it was like, don't do that. Yeah, so that's when I knew something was off about her date.
Yeah.
And then hopefully next season, Larry and Marianne, something comes from that kiss, right?
Yeah, I think that goes without saying.
She didn't push him away, so yeah.
The second he went in for the kiss, she was smiling in that kiss.
Yes, she was.
Like there was no awkwardness, there was no resistance.
But we've been rooting for that since season 1.
Right, but she was constantly like putting him in the friend zone, and I guess he kind of put her in the friend zone in a way. You know, and they were kind of just doing this strange dance, but at the same time, they got the dopest thing, which is to really get to know each other first.
Be friends first.
Yeah, like, okay, I know visually you are attractive. You are attracted to me, I'm attracted to you, that's cool. But now, you know, messing around with sex and everything else is off the table right now because of whatever the circumstances.
Yeah.
But we actually get to know each other.
And my family adores you. Like, you help my dad, you're kind to my sister. You know, everybody has a good rapport with you. So that's a plus.
And unfortunately, it don't go the other way, but it's fine.
But now, Ada is in charge. So
that was such a great twist.
It was.
To put in there.
Yeah.
Like, yeah. And the funny thing is that Bannister, like, put it out there. Like, because nobody was thinking nothing of it. And then he just stopped, like, hold on. Is that what you want me to do?
Yeah.
Because
he knows Agnes doesn't have the money now. So we're still working. It's because Ada.
And plus, also he's witnessed, you know, Aunt Ada just take whatever Aunt Agnes is given for years.
She was the caretaker.
So, and they all love Aunt Agnes. I mean, they all love Aunt Ada.
Yeah.
They all love Aunt Agnes too, but you know.
I wonder what changes are gonna be coming from that. Remember she said there are gonna be some changes? I wonder if Armstrong will withstand the changes. Right?
That is
because Aunt Agnes offered her a spot.
Yeah. And Aunt Ada been letting it be known.
She said she didn't like her since season 1. So yeah. See how be interesting to see what comes of that.
Indeed. Well, we will continue this on the next season. Full reaction to this will be on Patreon. The link will be in the description. That's it, right?
Okay.
All right. Thank y'all for watching, and we'll see y'all on the next thing.
Bye, everyone.